Hi, Mr. Jaco.
Hi Mona, how are you?
I'm good in yourself.
I'm doing great myself. I don't have any stress. I'm just happy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm great. I can't
It's good to
complain.
hear.
Yeah.
Why have you been traveling a lot? Like, I've been looking for you, and then they'll be telling me that I'll be looking for you, and then they'll be telling me that you're out of the country. Then going to America.
No,
What are
I'm
you
not
doing there?
traveling. Mona, I'm
What
not
are you
traveling.
doing?
I was not traveling. I have a house. Um,
You were
you,
traveling, means you were going out of South
no,
Africa.
I was staying. It's not traveling.
So where were you
When I'm coming from America, coming here, I visit here. All right. That is when that I'm only planning to stay for a while in South Africa now. Because let me just tell you the story. You have to understand something. You know, I used to have a farm by Bloemfontein, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you know what happened there? Um, that farm, I got it from my father, Mona.
Mm-hmm.
I got the farm from my father, and when I asked the older people, they told me that my father bought the farm from somebody else. All right.
Did they tell you about that somebody else?
No, they did not tell me. I just know
Mm-hmm.
that it was a white Afrikaner guy. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he sold the farm to my father, and my father passed it to me. You know, my father just gave me a potion, but as time goes, he decided to just he said the whole thing to me. He just gave me the whole farm. You know, he just let it go to me, and I was running it quite right. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Right before he passed away, you could see the whole thing, the whole progress, everything was just going. And, you know, I used to have this, great ambition of growing seedlings. I was the best in Bloemfontein, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So my father used to be very proud of me before he passed away.
Mm-hmm.
After he passed away now, this thing of black people complaining about white people stealing land, they have to return land. I started asking myself questions, and it got to a point where I was just frustrated. Okay?
Okay.
So I said, all right, now I'm frustrated. I just sold it. I sold it.
Because only because of
No,
that.
I sold it, Mona.
For
I
how
sold
much?
it. Yeah, I sold it.
For
Because
how much did you sell it for?
every time you get on the freaking TV, they're talking about it. Political
No,
parties are talking
no,
about it.
listen, how much did you sell it for?
I sold it for 3.7 million.
Okay.
Yeah, and I sold it to my cousin, you know. And my cousin also sold it. He sold it for 10.8 million.
To
Yeah,
who?
I'm telling you. So I went to America. I bought a house there. So, you know, life in America, Mona, to be honest, is not like South African life. You get there, there's no pop, there's no bars, you know, the vavavoom of weekend. You see? So I
But
saw that, no, this is not the life that I can live. You know, I need to go out fishing. You know, I need to go out with my boys, driving Scorpio, Mahindra Bolero, you know, all these things. Yeah, you need to go fishing with the boys. Yeah, you need to go out. Remember, just here in Pretoria, all right, that place that we used to go, Zambia Bush, there is no Zambia Bush by America.
but
I
the
need to do all these things, you know.
so you want the exact zombie bush that you find here in Pretoria
Look,
there.
Mona, I want to wear my boots. I need to wear my brown socks. I need to wear my shorties. Get on my t-shirt. Get on my hat. You know?
But you can do that
I
that
want to
side.
feel that proud South African thing, you know, in me. I want that thing. But you can't
Okay.
get it there. I need to take a boat, go out fishing, cruising boat. Remember Hartebees Dam? South Africa is a heaven, man. There is no way you can go and stay in America if you once felt the presence of African spirit in you. I mean, I lost it all. I was in California. I could feel that something is just shot in me.
Okay.
So now, you know, I used to just come back, come here, stay for like 3 months and go back. But now since I came here last year, can you imagine?
It's been a while.
My wife also followed me here. Now we just bought a house by Benoni. Yes, we bought one house by Benoni and we're thinking maybe we'll get another house by Artist because I like it there. If not, we go to Palaboro. Alright.
If you go back to Palabra, what are you going to do? Go back to farming or
But
just
Palabora, I have a friend of mine. He said he will help me to get a portion of Augusta house. So I just want to buy that and I'll get a house nearby. Then I know that I can run my business that side.
So now you're enjoying life.
No, it's not
You're
like
always
I'm enjoying. I'm
buying.
working very hard, Mona. You know what happened?
Mm.
I went to a strike. You know, they had a strike, you know, way back. You know, they were complaining about a lot of things. I just went to Pretoria.
Mm-hmm.
The EFF guys were there. You know EFF?
Yeah.
Malema?
Yeah,
you know Malema is the one who's talking too much about land issues and stuff. I went there myself and I asked those guys I wanted to talk. All right. I look at them. I said, I want to talk.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they look at me. They said, all right, a white brother want to talk. They gave me a microphone and I told them straight that, you know what? I've never in my whole life, you know, I've never like stole a land. I want to know which land am I going to bring back? Because I've never stole a land. Like right now, I just bought a piece of land by Pelabura. That land, I'm going to start working on it. Imagine if someone comes and say, bring the land back. So I was speaking on a microphone and I'm looking at EFF members. You know what they did? The next thing I was on the air. Those guys, they're busy on my back. They moored me. So I'm asking myself, they're lifting me on the air. And I look around, I said, all right, now I need to shout for help, okay? Yeah, I said, hey, nah, I'm on the air. They lifted me very high, you know, it's all red. When I look around, it's red beret, red t-shirt. There's nothing that I can see. When I look around, I saw that the only white person that was visible there, it was only the cameraman. Okay. And that guy, yeah, he's trying to stop them. He's saying, yeah, but he
while shooting.
They were doing what?
He was trying to stop them while shooting the whole scene.
He's busy on the camera. Very professional. He's on his camera, but he's shouting across. You know, he's trying to stop them.
Oh.
Yes, he's trying to intervene by all means, but, you know, they overpowered him because I'm talking about the whole crowd. All right? And that time I'm on the air. You know what I did? I asked them for forgiveness while I'm on air. They lifted me very high and they are busy mooring me. Mooring me at my back. And those guys, they are very careful. You know, when they moor you, they make sure that you don't bleed. They cause internal damages only. So they put me to the ground. They said, what do you want to explain? I said, guys, you missed the whole thing. I wanted to tell you that I need to join EFF.
Okay.
And that time, I don't know what happened. Maybe Susie put the ID in my pocket. I don't know. Those guys, when they searched me, they found ID. They took it. Then they started the registration process. Started with registration process. And I told them that, you know, I'm very sorry. I'm jammer. And those guys, they understood me. And they also asked for forgiveness for beating me. They were talking about, no, Madala, we are very sorry. Yeah, they were talking about the letter. They said we should have the letter you when you were talking. We did not listen. The letter. The letter is, you know, we need to start learning this thing, Mona. The letter means to listen. All right?
Okay.
Yeah, they said the letter. So I was looking at them. The one was busy with my name, taking registration and stuff. Her name was Tembi, okay? So now she said, all right, we need to understand your story. Jaco? Tell us your story. Why are you interested in joining EFF? I said, no, I joined EFF because I wanted the whole of South Africa to understand that we stand for one principle. We just want everything to be equal. We just want injustices to end. We want all racial division to end. We want people to work together. Then they said, all right, then that's it. You're going to be our next guest speaker. They were doing a rally. Yeah, they were doing a rally by Cape Town. You know what happened? I was a guest speaker of EFF, and now my cousins are there by Cape Town. You know, my cousins, they are friends with those guys there by Germany. The other ones, they're coming from Dutch, Holland. They are angry. Those guys, you know, they stand their ground when they say they don't want to lose their land. And now they see me on TV. That thing was broadcasted on BBC. It got to them. They saw it. Said, okay, now Jaco is an EFF member. And automatically, there's nothing I can do, Mona.
But then you
have See what I've done now. All right? the money that I wanted to deposit to buy a guest house now is shot, you know. And Julius, we are in a meeting. I forgot his name, but it's Gadi. You know that one, Gadi is a colored guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told him that I'm buying a piece of land and I want to renovate and stuff. You know what they did? They told Julius. Even though he had the conversation, they told Julius about it, and Julius gave me 300,000. He said you can go and build, and right away you can start with your business. Now there is no way I can overturn it. I'm an EFF member. From rag to riches. Because now I can't go back to America. Like, let me, if my job is here. I'm proudly South African. There's nothing
What
I
is
can
that?
do. My what?
What is that?
With my chopstick, this one. Impala.
Oh.
You know Impala?
Yeah, I do.
You don't know how to prepare this one. No, you take a raw meat, man. You just cut it and you put it. But me now, I have a machine. Place it on that machine. You just have to have a nice spice to mix it up.
I don't know how to prepare it.
In South African language, they call it guapa. Yeah, you hear them saying guapa, guapa. They're talking about this. It's a meat, it's a chopstick. Alright. That's what they do. No. Thank you very much, Mona. I just wanted to highlight.
Yeah, thanks. Bye.